Jokes. Now you can hear me. Was I muted? Shh. Was I? No one knows. No one saw anything. No one heard anything. Kyowa, is today Tuesday? I was gonna be like, today is Tuesday. And then immediately forgot what day it was. Hello, minasan, ohayo. Are you ready? I was muted. Shh, but you didn't have to know that. Shh. Secret between us. Don't tell anyone. Even though it's very obvious, but shh. Do you like my reindeer ears? I like my reindeer ears because it's Kurisumasu! Kyo wa Christmas, asta wa Christmas, zenbu Christmas. Every single day is Christmas. And thus, you shall give me gifts, and I shall give you gifts. The gift of my presence. Wah. This is a pigtail hair flip. Just pretend you can see that. How are you, my tomodachi? I don't have any cool news, actually. I usually start with like, oh yeah, this is what happened recently. I don't have anything that happened recently. It's been one day, and I just drew all day, right? Oh, I did sing magnetic like it's magnetic. You. Also, how are the volumes? I feel like the music might be a bit loud, but I'll just turn it down slightly. Is that better? I think it should be. But daijoubu, let me know. Maybe I want to become larger, taller. Wow, amazing. She grew in like 20 seconds. You never see that. I know. It looks quite nice. It's one of the assets that come with VTube Studio, actually. So I didn't actually have to, download anything. Wahahaha. Who's up by? Let me see. Oh, I have all these assets just thrown in the corner that I completely forgot about. Because, yeah, I was using them and then I accidentally misclicked and didn't get it to the bin in time. But, yeah, by Catboy Mech. There we go. Sugoi. I seem to be using a lot of theirs. They do, like, the cat ears as well and a whole bunch of the other assets I use. Like, the blanket, I think, was by them as well. I heard, you could customize that blanket. And, like, it was free to use, free to customize, right? So I could potentially make a Yufu one, right? But I also want to create, like, a small, what's it? What are you? Dinosaur? Like the one I'm wearing right now, like, in real life. I have, like, a small dinosaur plush that sticks on my shoulder with, like, a pin. So I want to make one of those. So my friend will come in to stream and be like, oh, you have the dino I gave you. And I'll be like, yeah, I do. See? Aren't I a good friend? I get friend clout that way. Sugoi-ful! Right? Okay. Well, today's epic plan is tier lists. If you saw the title. Have you ever done a tier list? The answer is yes. If you haven't, then you will learn what a tier list is. And you will go off on your own journeys and do your own afterwards. Okay? This is the Yufu school. After I teach you how to do a tier list, you will go off into the world and do your own tier list. Wakaru? Hi, arigato. I wanted to first do desserts. Maybe because I looked at Nimi do desserts, I was like, I can do that as well. So I want to do desserts. Obviously, I don't know all the desserts, but I'm going to do my best. I also did not eat breakfast. So, like, no, don't lose my half muffin. See, I found it. I had half a muffin like 3 minutes ago. If I lost my muffin already, I'd be like, wait a sec, what? But then I took a bite into it and it was kind of stale because I didn't close the box properly. That's on my bad. Tee. So I also have... Do you remember these? Yeah, they're the same Japanese fried chicken kettle chips that I had like last week. That I sure hope are okay to eat. So, would you like to hear ASMR? If it sounds terrible, it's because it's been here for a while. It might be stale. That's still a crunch. Okay. It's not bad. It's like slightly stale. But not like noticeably that stale. Like if you gave it to someone and they hadn't had the original, they'd be like, oh, yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. That's acceptable. So just midway through, I'll be like, oh yeah, do you like this dessert? And it's gonna give you the same uncomfortable feeling of like if you're eating a soft food and then you just take a bite and it's really crunchy. And it's like, whoa, why is it crunchy in my egg? Right? That's what I'm gonna do to you guys. You're welcome. And I also have my tea. Make sure to stay hydrated, fam. Go get your drinks. Go get your drinks right now before we get into it. Get your drinks. Now. Yeah, I didn't get much time to warm up my throat this morning, so I will try to try and be entertaining. Try to have good like voice. What's the word? Tone and pitch. Because I feel like if the tone and pitch change a lot, it's more interesting, right? And I like listening back to it more. So that is what I would want to do. But my voice isn't warm. How many sets are you gonna pull up? Okay. Would you like to see? Would you like to see actually? It's kind of sad. The overlay I wanted to use, the backgrounds by Freya Amari, were working like until 5 seconds ago, right? Ta-da! Ta-da! Isn't this cool? It's just one from Google, yeah? And it is comprehensive desserts over 100 labeled images. Tier list maker. This is what we're going to be using today. So the thing is, I don't know all these. Oh, am I lagging? I feel like I am. Hello? Connection? Connection? Daijoubu? Hello? Hello? Okay, I think it's okay now. That was interesting. I have to get the chat up on my phone because I can't keep it up at the same time as a webpage because it kind of sucks, but shush, that's daijoubu. You don't have water? Okay, yes, go get your water. Go get your water. Hydrate fast. But I really wanted to use one of the Freya Amari backgrounds, right? But I don't think it was like, it just stopped loading. So I'm just using the background. And this is just the picture from House Moving Castle. Not House, yes, House Moving Castle. I had saved this picture yesterday to talk about my dream. How my dream was in an area that was kind of similar to this. And I was like, you know what? Sure, why not use it today? Why not use it? You might see ads on the side. I tried to crop them out, but like, for example, if I do this, you're going to see an ad like down here or whatever. But yeah, hopefully you don't see most of them. And if you do, shush, pretend I am like the tech goddess who can like hide every single ad ever. I'm protecting you from the ads. That's what I am. I am a knight in fluffy white armor who will protect you from the ads. Maybe I should get like a sword asset and be like, you see an ad? Hooah! Hooah! And then on screen I'm like, hide elements. And then it disappears. Oh, you're so welcome. You're so welcome. Yes, but let me look through the selection for us. Okay, what do we got? First of all, see, I don't know what this one is. And I haven't tried this. Have I tried this? Angel food cake. Have you had angel food cake? It sounds... A lot of these are like American things, aren't they? Well, not like these ones, but I feel like most desserts and these kind of things are catered towards Americans, right? I'd assume so, yeah? Welcome back. You don't see any desserts? You don't see desserts? You don't see eyeballs, forwards, dessert? Wakaru? I see desserts. And I have my phone up so I can actually monitor it. And I see desserts! So if you don't see desserts, I think that's on you. But yeah, I don't know most of these, actually. So I'm only going to do the ones I know. Sure, there's like over 100 labeled images. I'm probably only going to know like 60 of them. But that's still a lot, right? 60 is still a lot of things. Because most tier lists would have like, what, 20 things? Okay, I'm going to put the chat on the left side, actually. Like my phone with the chat on the left side. So then I'm looking to the left to read it. And it kind of looks like I'm looking at you guys more than into the nothingness. There we go, that makes sense. No, what did I accidentally press? Okay. You do see them? Wow, you're so mean. Why do you hate me? Why do you hate me so much? I think I should just cry. And then maybe you could feel bad. And then maybe you'll give me $3 billion. Or your undying love. Mm-hmm. Do I even have a crying toggle? I don't think so. Maybe I should see if I can get more toggles to add on. I mean, I don't really use them much, but I like ones that I can use to manipulate. Okay, what else do we have? Bubble Wolf! Okay, we should probably start from the top, right? We should probably go in order before I confuse myself. Is the size of everything okay? It's not like full size. It could be a bit bigger if you wanted, so it can fill up the whole screen. But I feel like it looks better, like, from a graphic design point, to have it, like, kind of smaller with the background in the back. I don't know. Like, instead of this, where is it? We could do like that. I feel like that doesn't look as good. It kind of looks like Tetris. I feel like I like it more like that, but yeah. It's probably fine, yeah, if I zoom in. Okay, we'll probably start from the top. I don't know, or maybe it's gonna be easy if I move the ones I don't know at the bottom. Okay. I don't know any of these ones, so we're just gonna skip the first four, okay? Okay. Apple crumble. Apple crumble. Have you guys had apple crumble? And have you had apple pie? And do you know the difference between apple pie and apple crumble? I feel like I remember back in the day, my family would get apple pie / apple crumble quite a lot from like just Woolies, and they'd be like, "Do we want apple pie or apple crumble?" And we would always choose apple crumble because apple crumble is just better. Like, why would you have apple pie if you can have apple crumble? So apple crumble, I feel like it's the same thing inside. Is applesauce the thing that's inside apple pies? So apple. Oh, I can pin images? Okay, so apple crumble is basically apple pie, right? But the top, instead of like the layer of pie, it's like crumble. And it has the same thing inside. So it's basically apple pie, but with better texture. So I don't see why you wouldn't put it at the top, right? You haven't had apple crumble. I would recommend having apple crumble. I think I prefer it to apple pie because of the texture, right? So I'm definitely gonna put this in A. I feel like it's more of a B for me, but the nostalgia... I'm losing to nostalgia bias. The nostalgia would put it in A for me, okay? We'll drink some tea. Okay, hopefully my voice warms up soon. Apple crumble, guys. Apple crumble. Has he got the apples in the background? See, I feel like I'm also going to be biased a lot by the pictures they have, because that's a good picture of apple crumble. Because you can have a really sad picture of apple crumble, obviously, because it's just like apple, what I assume is applesauce, and then just like crumbled bread. If you just put that on a plate, it's not going to look appetizing, yeah? So I'm going to go from the image in my aphantasiac brain. Can't conjure an apple type brain, but I'm going to do my best. Okay, apple crumble, what's next? If I assume applesauce is the thing that's in apple pie, is applesauce in apple pie? Oh, it's not the thing that's in apple pie. Okay. Then I haven't actually had applesauce. I'm a liar! Okay, I have had baklava. It is really tasty. It's the type of dessert that my parents buy for like neighbors and people if we don't know what to buy. And it's very often given to us as a gift. So if you need to give somebody a gift, give them baklava, right? I really like it. However, it is entirely too sweet. It is like the sweetest dessert that I somewhat regularly eat. So I feel like just for that, it has to be like in between B and C. Yeah? Is that pistachio on it? I love how well I know my nuts. Oh, yeah. Wait. Yeah, I was gonna think B and C, but you can get it in really nice shapes. And since you have all these different shape options, I'm gonna put it in B, right? Sometimes you get them in like really like thin cylinders, and I like the thin cylinder ones more. I think I like the texture better. But considering you get like the choice in many packs, you can choose between which shape you want. You get a whole bunch of different textures like that. It has to be B. B for baklava. I would recommend it. Okay. What else? Banana bread is... I love how I'm like, okay, so here's a mini story related to this random dessert. Banana bread is the type of food I always get when I'm out in the morning. And it's like, oh, I forgot to eat breakfast. Or, oh, I didn't have time to eat breakfast because I was too busy sleeping or playing otome right in the morning, right? So then I'm like, okay, I don't particularly want to spend $12 on toast. How about banana bread? And then banana bread's like $8. You know how insane that is for like one slice of banana bread? Not even like the whole thing. Well, it's like, sure, to be fair, this is Australian dollars. But still, that's like what, $6 American dollars for one slice of banana bread? I think that's just a little gross, pricey wise. I feel like I should probably learn to make my own banana bread, right? You know, I was so sad one time because I did not realize how dense banana bread was. I remember I was going to uni, right? And I wanted to buy a banana bread and they had it right as you walk in. So I was like, you know what? I'll get it. Sure, it was like $8. And then I look at the back by accident and it's like, by the way, because we were learning like health psychology at that moment. And like obesity and caloric density. And the back was like, oh yeah, this one piece of banana bread is 800 calories. I'm like, what's that? So also, for context, I am tiny. So one banana bread is like no, it's way more. It's like 2/3 of my daily intake. So I was like, all right, I will eat one piece of banana bread all day. So I was just carrying around this banana bread with me. And I was like, oh yeah, I still have the banana bread. I'm talking to my friends and they're like, you still have the banana bread? And then later that night, they're like, oh yeah, how are you doing? And I'm like, I'm eating my banana bread still. But yeah, I feel like it's kind of hard to mess up banana bread, yeah. Like, obviously it's possible. Right? But when they do mess up banana bread, it's like, bruh, be for real. Every way I can get this done correctly. I remember back when I was in primary school, I used to do Irish dancing. Like the that kind of music, yeah? And I would do it with my best friend at the time. And we, before the dance, it was at like 4 o'clock or something, yeah? I thought I heard my dad walking. Because he's leaving it sometime soon, so I have to say goodbye and I have to like listen out. Because I don't want him to leave without me saying bye. Right, so my friend and I, before dance lesson, my mum would take us to get like a snack, afternoon tea. And there was this really nice place that did donuts. It was... No, I'm getting my place mixed up. No, that was the same place. I think. And you could get like a giant milkshake and 3 cinnamon donuts. And obviously that was a lot. Like it was a huge milkshake. Like double the size of a normal one. And it was in like a fancy metal cup as well. That was really tall with a metal straw. Like that's so cool. I hope those straws were like cleaned. But you know, whatever. I feel like most restaurants don't use metal straws just because it's like a pain to clean, yeah? And yeah, you don't want to get into like health issues. That's why we always have disposable straws at KFC. Oh, imagine if you had to wash paper straws. Oh, no one's getting straws anymore. We can all just drink out of it, like cave people. Anyway, how does this relate to banana bread? Right, because at that place where I could get the donuts and the milkshake, which is what I usually got, which is why I told that story first, we would sometimes get banana bread, and it was the yummiest banana bread I've had in my life. It had like a lot of butter, which is probably why I liked it. You know, kids love butter. We love them fatty foods. It was so yummy. But one time I was eating it right and I was like, it tastes a bit strange. And my mum took a bite and she's like, this tastes like soap. Like if you didn't like wash the plate properly and maybe there's like soap still on it. You know, it tasted fine to me. And she was major Karen mode that moment. And oh, the shame. Oh, the shame. She was like up and arguing with all the managers. I'm like, oh, that. And my friend was there as well. To be fair, I wasn't like feeling too much secondhand embarrassment, or like firsthand embarrassment, because I was young and I didn't like experience things. I remember when I was young, people would be like, "Do you feel ashamed that blah 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 blah?" And I'd be like, "Wait, what? Wait, should I? Huh? Because I was little baby, and I feel like I developed my like emotional side quite late. Not like quite late, but like. When I was young, I feel like it delayed, but then when I got a bit older, like in my teens, I feel like it's been a bit ahead. Or maybe that's just because people around me are just not that emotionally intelligent. So comparatively, I look great. Okay, I'll stop talking. Banana bread. I feel like it should go in B. I think I've gotten pretty sick of eating it all the time. So it would be a C. However, there's nostalgia. Nostalgia always gets me. And it's always convenient. Like, they always sell it everywhere. Like, you can't go to a cafe and be like, can I get some apple crumble, please? They're not going to have that. Banana bread? They're probably going to have that. So, surely it goes in B for, like, convenience as well, yeah. Right? Okay, what else? I haven't had banana fritters. Are these just, like, fried banana? Is that fried? I haven't had that. Bowls, I have had those ones with like meat and stuff, right? I haven't had ones with like fruit or dessert. I'm gonna put it in though because I assume it's gonna be really yummy. You know, this is like Chinese, right? I have a Chinese friend. I could be like, hey, do you... Hi, sorry for yelling at you immediately. Nutella goes first, but just say, if there's Nutella in here, I will consider it. I don't think there's Nutella in here, so it sucks to be you. Sucks to be you. I would not put it in first though. I think I would put Nutella in A. I feel like if I had Nutella a lot more though, I'd get bored of it quickly and put it in B. But whenever I have it, it's always A. Actually, I think ooh. I remember the first time I had Nutella on pancakes. You know, to be honest, I forgot you could put anything on pancakes because I was just a little sheltered child and just did exactly what my parents did. And they would always put like maple syrup or golden syrup, and they're like, oh, you put anything else in pancakes? Disgusting. But then I was at a sleepover with my best friend when I was like 8, 9, 10, something around there. And we got Nutella on pancakes. My life was changed. I was like, wow, maple syrup? Disgusting. Yeah, no. Because my family, on my dad's side is Canadian. So I kind of grew up thinking, oh, you know, maple syrup's the best. And then when I had Nutella pancakes, I was like, whoopsies. I may be betraying my family. B for banana bread because you're still in the same piece of banana. Yeah, banana bread for... I was going to say never ending as if never ending begins with B. Banana bread for never ending. Please clap. I did my best. Yeah, I am excited to see your day. You should hang out forever and ever and ever and suffer with your stupid time zone. You should just move. Alright, what we got next? This thing. Have you had this thing? This fancy thing that looks like it would cost $3 trillion bajillion. It looks like one of those cakes I had for my birthday years ago. It's this one place, I forgot what it's called, but I got it. It was like an Asian type bakery. And they sold birthday cakes, but they were the shape of like small dogs. And it was so cute. I remember I had that, and then my friend also no, I think my friend had it first, and then I took that idea. And then my friend took that idea later because they forgot they had the idea originally, and they were like, oh yeah, you used to have this. And I was like, yes, I did. I didn't steal this from nowhere. Of course it is. So yeah, that's what it looks like. So I imagine it would taste similar because the icing looks similar, but I haven't had it. They also made this in Food Wars, didn't they? I love the shape though. I wish it was like more common to have cool shaped cakes, right? Like sure, you can add a picture on a cake, but what about a cake that is shaped like a house? I feel like that would be really difficult to cook though. Never mind. Wait, don't you cook each part individually and then you shape it? Yeah. Yeah, we all need to get more creative, but I don't know this. I'm gonna put it at the bottom. I have not had these. Brioche, is that just the bread? Is that just like soft, creamy type bread? I cannot be sure I've had it, but I feel like it'd be B. No, wait. See, I haven't had baos, but I know in my soul that they would be yummy. Maybe these need to be up, because I know that these would be definitely tastier. Wait. But then if the bread part is dry, then maybe not. Maybe it goes back down. We're gonna keep it down here, you know. B for baos. Wait, they're all B! And that's A! Maybe I'm getting biased by the letters. Okay, say hi before I go to sleep. Also have my final exam of the semester. Still my first final exam. I was like, you had your final, but there are 2 left. That sucks. But good job. Good luck with the other ones, and thank you. Bye. Rest well. I can't believe A, apple crumble, B, baklava, banana bread, brioche, and bao. See, I feel like there is certainly a bias here. Associative bias. Anyway, we're gonna keep going. Brownies. Oh, stupid brownies. Bubbles here, bubble. Oh, these are in alphabetical order. That's why. No, they're not. No, they're not. Are they? Are they? Which ones did I throw down at the bottom? Anyway. Because you're all gonna hate me if I put brownies in B. Okay. Actually, I think brownies are in A. See, we're breaking the B everywhere. I feel like brownies are in A tier. Right? Especially if you get that delicious edge piece. Though I don't know if I prefer the edge. Have you seen that pan? The pan that is like all edges and it's like maze shaped so that wherever you cut it, it's gonna be an edge piece. Like every side is gonna be edge. Well, not every side, but like three out of 4 sides are gonna be edge. They're so yummy. Whenever someone brings brownies to a function, like I did this mentoring thing, right? And sometimes we'd have like lunches or snacks together with all these school kids. And it was like, okay, I'm bringing food, you're bringing food. And whenever someone brought brownies, I'd be like, oh, hi, sorry everyone, I gotta go run to the brownies. whenever there was food, both me and the kid I was with, we'd be like, food, ada. Oh, I love being food motivated. But yeah, brownies are the best, right? Even if they're not like super gooey and fresh, even if they are kind of old, they're still delicious. Maybe it's because they're dense. That's why I like them. But then I don't like things that are too dense. Like, what are those things, the Christmas pies? The fruit pies? Fruit pies. My dad bought some fruit pies, actually. And they kind of feel the same as mooncakes to me. He doesn't like mooncakes and I don't like fruit pies, so... I feel like they're both really, really dense and they have like an interesting flavor. See, I feel like I'd put a fruit pie at C. To be fair, my average is like B. My average is like, oh yeah, I guess I like it. C is like, I guess I'll eat it. D's like, I don't like it. Just for... Maybe I should name them, right? Umai! I've been into Demon Slayer a bit, so I'm gonna say umai. No, delicious is the same thing. Yummy! C is... I'll eat it. I feel like cherry ripes would go here. Like, I like cherry ripes. But I wouldn't always eat one. But, like, I'll eat it if it's there. I don't really like this. There we go. And the top would be... the bestest, estest, stistest, test, est, st, t. That was funny in my head, I'm sorry. The best. Alrighty, we're ready. Bubble tea. So the thing with bubble tea is... Wait, do fruit teas count as bubble tea? Like, when you go to a bubble tea place, they usually have, like, fruit teas? Do they count? Because I feel like when people say bubble tea, they usually mean the milk ones, right? Right? Because I used to really, really love taro milk tea with pearls. With boba. I really love how they made the word boba mean the whole drink. I don't know how that happened, but that happened at some point. And I was so confused, and someone's like, let's get boba. And I'm like, boba? Like the balls? Like, you could just buy those? They're like, no, the drink. Like, what? What drink? Like, you don't know boba, and I find out it's milk tea, and I'm like, ah. Yeah, I do know that. Because my mum would always get the taro one. She would never get any other flavor. So, you know me. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I would just only have taro. And then I discovered the fruit teas. And then there was, I don't remember, was it Cha Time? There's one place I go to a lot. Well, I went to a lot because it was near my uni and whatever. But I've graduated now, so if you try to stalk me, too bad. Yeah, they had this promo that was called, like, Lychee Squared. And it would be lychee flavor drink with lychee jelly. And I would always get that because I love lychee and I also love grapefruit. So sometimes I'd be like, okay, I'm going to get grapefruit. And then my friend's like, oh yeah, you got grapefruit? That's a surprise. I'm like, no, I got lychee in the end. I tried, but I got lychee. Sorry, I'm doing my best. Okay, so bubble tea. I feel like it would be an umai, right? It's definitely better than baklava. No, wait. Maybe I should put baklava down. No. I do like this shaped baklava. Okay. We're gonna keep it how it is. We're not gonna overthink this. Once it's put down, we're not gonna take it up until the end when I can, like, do final checks. Okay. Bubble tea is definitely here. Like, what bubble teas do you guys like? Do you guys like the boba in them? The pearls? I feel like I'm really greedy these days. Like, I don't like just pearls, and I don't like just jelly, and I have to have them both because I'm greedy. With adult money. Oh, the power. There's too much power. Oh, where's my charger? I feel like it's running out of charge just a little bit. I mean, it still has like 60% or something, but who knows? Let me. Oh, my wire management is so very questionable. Yasha. There we go. I hope that works. Is it plugged in? Okay, should be working. If it's not, then I guess we'll just run out of charge. Okay. I love bubble tea. Then we have bubble waffles. Bubble waffles, I feel like, would be an umai. Maybe it's the aesthetic, right? But to be fair, I guess aesthetic should count towards the score, right? Because if something's really pretty, you're going to want to eat it, and you're going to have a better time enjoying it, right? So I'm going to account for that in my score. So I think it should be here, right? Because this bubble waffle clearly looks a lot nicer than bars, right? Am I still lagging? Oh no. Oh, okay. I think it's okay now. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. 380 dropped frames. That is splendid. I suddenly remembered why I don't stream at night, because the connection at night is so bad. But it should be okay now, I think. It should be okay. If you missed what I was saying, it's that bubble waffles look a lot better than bars, so I feel like the visual appeal should definitely... Yeah, I am back! I think. The visual appeal should definitely be accounted for in my score, right? Because I was gonna be like, maybe I'm only giving it this because it looks good. But because it looks good, I enjoy it more, and therefore it should stay at B. See, I'm clearly overthinking this. But bubble waffles are so good. The only thing I have with them is that they're too big. You might be thinking, oh, but Yofo, there's no such thing as too much food. Yes, there is. Because if you eat too much of the same thing, you get bored of it. Habituation. Your body starts reacting less to it. It's like, it's not as tasty. It's not as tasty, right? And then by the end of the meal, you're going to be sick of it. And then since it's usually your last impression that matters most for like remembering things, you're going to be like, well, it wasn't that good last time, was it? Right? So you have to end on a good note, or you're not going to think as like positively of it, right? So that's my only issue with it, is that it's too big so that you get tired of the taste by the end of it. But if it has like cream and stuff inside, I feel like that's not as bad. But I don't know anywhere that does them with cream and stuff. I've only had them without the cream. I feel like if I had them with the cream, it could be like at the best. But I haven't, so they're just gonna stay at Umai tier. See, now that we got rid of the ABC, I can't be biased with it. With the ABCs, it's just Umai, Yummy, and I'll eat it. I don't really like this. Okay. I have not had this. I have not cake pops. I remember when I first discovered cake pops, I was like, you can have cake and lollipops together. I was so excited. I think I read about it in like a Moshi Monster magazine. And they had like a cake pops recipe. And I was like, mind blowing. You can have cake in a pop. Like I was unreasonably excited about it. And every day I was like, parents, would you like to make cake pop today? Would you like to make cake pop today? Should I call you jealousy Crodian now? Welcome, it's okay. We're doing tier lists now. Do you like my desserts? I'm not gonna do the ones I don't know. Like I don't. Ooh, pavlova. I don't know some of these, but we're gonna go with the ones I do know. And I'm talking about cake pops right now. Do you like cake pops? Never tried? Never tried? Yeah, because I was really excited to have them when I was a kid. I was like, oh, this is the best invention ever. Let's eat cake pops every single day. Parents, can you make cake pops? Please, 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 please. They were mid. They were so mid. Like, they were so dry. Maybe it's because we made them badly, but I had it once as a kid, and it was not good. It was not. Oh, is it lagging again? Hello? Okay, maybe. Okay. I was just about to say maybe it's okay, and then it froze on me. Maybe I'm unlucky. Maybe I jinxed it. Maybe if I close some tabs. Like, no one needs Clip Studio Paint open, right? Close. Sure. Save. Why not? Save. Sure. Save. I'm gonna hope that's working. I think it's okay. A bit slow. It's gonna be fine. Never tried banana bread? But yeah, cake pops were kind of mid. I was so sad. Because they look really good, don't they? They look like you could just shove it. Has someone tried making like a cake pop kebab? Like with multiple cake pops in one thing and just having it like a kebab? Yeah, I don't know why it's a bit funky, but we're gonna do our best. We're gonna do our best. I think we can. It's not like that bad, is it? Like, you can still hear me and, like, the screen doesn't change too often, so. Probably okay. If I notice it's not working, then I'll just, like, check on myself and stop talking, so you don't miss things. Yeah, I don't know if some of these existed. What are you? See, I don't know what this is. It kind of looks good, honestly. Is that like red bean on like green noodly type things? You haven't tried most of these? Yeah, I don't know what a lot of these are. I only really know like the really famous ones and some Japanese ones. I don't know what this is, but this looks good. Kind of. It looks really like ridiculously sweet. So maybe I wouldn't like it, but I'm gonna put it at the bottom. I just gotta keep moving the ones down so I don't have to keep scrolling down. If I don't know them, I'm putting it at the bottom. Cannoli is so good. Cannoli is so good. So I worked at this place once, and nearby there was this really nice bakery, and they had cannoli. And my dad and I would sometimes go there early just to get cannoli, and it is so yummy. I still regret this one time. I don't remember why I was out, but we went driving or something, and I don't remember why. I think we were just staying out for the weekend or something, and there was like a market and they were selling cannoli, but you know, unfortunately I didn't get it, and I still regret not getting cannoli that day because I'm sure it would have been tasty. Instead I had like the dessert Italian it's something like this, yeah? This thing cry. This thing, I had one of these instead because I had heard the word from an Otome game from Pio Fiore. And I was like, doesn't that look yummy? Because they always talked about it. She always made them. So I tried it and it was mid. So I still regret not getting cannoli. Oh, I'm so sad. But I really like cannoli, so I'm going to put cannoli in umai. It's definitely like harder to find. I don't know if you can buy it in like grocery stores to make it home. I don't know if you can do that. So, yeah. I don't know, fam. I'm just gonna keep it in umai tier then. Okay. Caramel. Okay, this might be a. You may not agree with this one, but. Yeah. See, I think my issue with cake pops is that it was dry, but it's maybe because we made it badly, but I feel like it'd be pretty dry no matter how you did it right. Because if it's that small, it's going to cook like really, really fast, isn't it? No, wait. You cook the cake first and then you make them into pop shapes. But then don't you have to cook it again to get the chocolate on the outside? And that's why they'd be dry, yeah? So I feel like, wouldn't it be pretty difficult to make it not dry? But yeah, caramel is way too sweet. Dry is my issue, but also too sweet is my issue. That's why baklava isn't in umai. If it was a bit less sweet, it would probably be in umai. But caramel is like really, really sweet. Like if there's you know those favorites box of chocolates? If there's caramel ones, I'll have like maybe one in a box. But if I have more than one in a box, I would just die, right? I would just die. It's terrible. Oh, I figured out why it's not plugged in. Okay, give me a second. I was like, why is my charge still disappearing? Because it's plugged into the wall. Yeah, it may be plugged into the wall, but the thing that connects it to the bit that's plugged into the laptop isn't connected. There we go. I think that's charging now. I hope. We'll see. We'll see later if it dies or not. I'm gonna assume you're plugged in. Haven't tried cake pops or caramel? Caramel they often put in like caramel flavored things as well count, don't they? Like caramel flavored chocolate, caramel flavored cakes and stuff. Because it's not bad, but I'd rather have just like normal chocolate or vanilla or something, yeah? I liked it if it's in a snack, yeah, right? I do like those like tiny, you know those protein balls that are like, have no protein and it's basically just sugar? I like those with caramel because they're like bite-sized and it's not like a humongous amount of caramel at once that's going to destroy you. Do protein balls even have protein in them? They probably do, right? But probably not like significantly enough. Because the ones I've had always seem like desserts, right? They taste like desserts. I don't know. I would not trust that. Alright, let's go to carrot cake. Okay, Yummy? Yeah. I was gonna put it above because I really like carrot cake. I remember when I first went into high school, we had like homeroom, and they always celebrate the new students with cake, and it's always carrot cake. Well, I had carrot cake, so that was really nice because it was familiar to me. My family has like a special carrot cake recipe, and so we always have carrot cake for like every single birthday. And it's really yummy. It has this really yummy cream cheese. Why am I frozen? Hello? Okay, well. Hopefully it's fine now. Hopefully it's fine now. Yeah, so my family would always have carrot cake, and then when we had it for homeroom, I'm like, oh, carrot cake, I love it. And some people were like, ew, carrots and cake. And I was thinking I was so superior. Like, you don't know carrots and cake. Wow, you're so stupid. To be fair, I was like 12 when I was thinking that, so be kind to me. I was doing my best. Oh, let me drink some water. Stay hydrated. Icy. Okay. Castella. So I was always really excited to have Castella when I have... Okay, my dad was just leaving, so I had to say goodbye. I had blankets and stuff against the door to like muffle the sound, so I'm not like as loud and annoying. But he opened it and he was like, "What is this? Is this like a barrier?" And I felt so bad, like, "Oh, does he think I'm blocking him out?" which to be fair, I kind of am, but like, teehee. Oh, now I feel nervous. Anyway, shall we continue on? What was I talking about? I don't know what this is. So I'm going to move it down. It does look good though. Okay. New York cheesecake. See, I don't know if I've had the New York one. I'm going to assumptions that normal cheesecake counts in this category, right? Cheesecake has always been one of my favorites. Okay? Could not tell you why. Like, I like that it's really sweet, even though I don't like that these ones are really sweet. I guess it's like not as sweet as caramel, right? It's definitely not as sweet as caramel. But it's definitely like sweeter than like brioche, right? Maybe it's about the same sweetness as banana bread, actually. I don't have any like specific memories of why I love cheesecake. I feel like maybe one day I was like, what if I loved and went insane about cheesecake? And then I did. Like, that could have happened. I could have arbitrarily been like, this is going to be my favorite now, and I'm going to make it my personality. Because I do that about a lot of things, right? If I like something, I'm like, what if I went insane about it? What if I made it my aesthetic? Because it's so cute, yeah? Okay. For a second, I thought I was still muted, and I was like, wait, how long have I been talking? It's really yummy. Because, like, whenever I see someone that does cheesecake, I want to... Oh, wait. Maybe I'm gaslighting myself. Maybe I've been like, oh, I want to go here and try this cheesecake for long enough that I've, like, taught my brain to think I always want cheesecake, and thus I must love cheesecake? What if I don't like... Okay, I definitely like it more than carrot cake, so I'm going to put it in my tier. I have not had this either, so I will put it down. Chiffon cake, isn't that kind of the same as Castella? I feel like I like it slightly more than Castella. To be fair, I've only had these as like the somewhat dry versions you get at the grocery. I haven't had it like fresh or anything. I would try it if someone were willing to make it for me. How do I get a chef to just come to my house? I remember with my friend the other day, there was like this Reddit post of being like, oh, you're gonna have 4 people services, like for example, a gardener or like a cleaner for a whole year for free. And we were talking about which roles we'd want, and I'm like, I definitely need a chef. If they can cook every meal for me for like a year, yes please, right? And you wouldn't have to pay them all that much either. That would be the best, right? But like for ingredients, right? But she was choosing things like financial advice, and I'm like, but food. Like if I could have someone to make Castella cake for me, chiffon cake, I always feel so. Have you seen those videos, though, like those shorts of these people who are personal chefs, and they're like working on a yacht, for example, and they're like, okay, I'm gonna prep 4 meals for this family. How rich do you have to be to hire a private chef? You know, at least once in my life. Hello? Hello, laptop? Hello? Okay. Deja vu. At least once in my life, I'd like to try having one day of being really rich. Like, even if I'm not really rich, I like to pretend I'm really rich. I would save up for having one day where I can, you know, spend it on a yacht, for example, or they'd get a private chef, or they'd go out to dinner at a Michelin star restaurant, right? At least once in my life, and I will remember it as the day I was rich. And then I'll show everyone and be like, oh yeah, last weekend I did this actually. Like, I'm actually really rich. Like, I was on my own yacht and then I got a private chef. Oh, I would love to do that at least once, right? And don't they say like, people of the same social class stick together? So like, if I pretend to be rich, you know, maybe I'll meet someone who's actually rich. If I pretend to be rich, I can marry them for their money. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's the plot of beloved character in Taisho Alice. Alright, we'll continue on. Chocolate chip cookies. What do you think? I feel like chocolate chip cookies are really convenient, yeah? And you always seem to find them whenever you find brownies, like at a meeting or anything. If someone brings brownies, they're almost bringing chocolate chip cookies, right? And if I'm told to go bring cookies, I will bring chocolate chip cookies because they're easy and everyone likes chocolate chip cookies, right? But see, they're not the best. They're kind of boring. If they're gooey, I like them more than if they're crispy. I mean, I know lots of people have different tastes, right? It's either you prefer crispy or you prefer gooey, yeah? But I prefer gooey. And most of the time, it's like in between gooey and crispy. And when it's in between, it's like, So I feel like the average chocolate chip cookie is in the yummy tier, but like a good one is in umai tier. But since I'm gonna go off average, I'm gonna put it in yummy tier. Typically good. At the very least, yeah, they're generally good, but they don't, like, stand out good. Like apple crumble or brownies, yeah? Quite good from what I remember. Yeah, they are quite good, though. If I were to recommend a dessert to someone who has never had dessert before, I'd be like, yeah, try chocolate chip cookie. They're also really easy to make, yeah? If you can cook, right? Like, bake. Because, like, I don't even want to try baking baklava. That sounds like absolute hell to cook. Like, there are so many layers. It looks so difficult. Like, you know how people say croissants? Croissant are the hardest, like, thing to cook ever? Nah, I'm not even gonna attempt it. Never. Never. Okay, chocolate muffins. I have a chocolate muffin here, so, like, clearly I like them. Do I like them as much as cheesecake? Like, this one, I would... This is really tasty, but it's like stale because I left it out too long. My own fault. Okay. I feel like chocolate muffins I prefer to carrot cake, banana, baklava. Yeah, I think I prefer it to these ones, so I would put it here. But I don't know if I like it as much as like cannoli and cheesecake. But I do like it more than these. Should I make another tier? How do I make another tier? Oh no, how do I do this? Add row below. Should I say umai-ish? Wow, Cloudy! Hello! We are doing tier list of eating each of these on ranking. No, I'm not. I wish I was. I wish I had all of these. I don't even know what most of these are. I just happen to have a chocolate muffin with me. I wish I had them all. I wonder how much it would cost to get one of each one, though. Do you like apple pie or apple crumble more? I know it's a random question, but for some reason, in my heart, I felt like you would have an opinion. And the connection's a bit funky today, but... Shush. No one has to know. Yes, I'm gonna put this tier, because I feel like chocolate cookies... muffins are better than, like, carrot cake, banana bread, baklava, brioche bars, and chocolate chip cookies, but probably not as good as these, right? Umai... What about we do umai, and then we do... Umai! Because I've been watching too much Demon Slayer. Umai! We have nothing in the best, though. Team Apple Crumble, but look-y, they're kind of the same thing. I know, they are kind of the same. But you get the crumble! And I feel like crumble is better with ice cream than apple pie, because you can mix it better. Yeah. The crumble pie is so nice. So these are my umai. Nothing's in the best yet. I don't know if anything's gonna be in the best, because I'm one of those annoying people who never, like, does 10 out of 10 for anything. Unless it's like a review, obviously. You give 10 out of 10 if it was a good service, yeah? But if it's like anything else, I don't want to have something that's the best. Because once I decide what's the best, I'm going to start, in my brain, I'll be like, oh yeah, I like this one the best. And I will like actively seek it out and buy it more just because I told myself it's the best. And it was bad logic, but my brain is weird. Okay? Churros. Okay, I don't eat churros lots. I think they go in yummy for me. I don't know if they go in umai. Do I like churros as much as chocolate muffins? Because I don't usually eat churros unless I am getting fast food at Oporto. And then they hit me with the, would you like to get 3 churros for $3? And I'm like, yes, I would. Yes, I would. I end up spending so much on extra things. And they have a nice caramel sauce as well. But, you know, they don't promote the caramel sauce as much as the $3 churros. So I usually don't get that. But churros! So yummy. I love churros. But, like, not that much. Maybe, do I like them more than carrot cake? Okay, maybe they can go in the umai. Maybe I'm saying this just because I want to fill out the umai tier more, but whatever. Whatever. I feel like maybe it's because I don't have them often. That it's just them being rare in my mind that makes them seem better. Because I feel like if I had churros every day, they definitely would not be in umai tier. They'd definitely be down with like banana bread. Whatever, we're gonna leave them there. Alright, cinnamon rolls. Cinnamon rolls. I feel like it's in between yummy and I'll eat it, honestly. Maybe I've just had them too much. They're really, really sweet. My mom makes them for Christmas, and then I've had them at Starbucks. They're the only place I've had them. At least Starbucks is in Japan, right? When I had it again in Japan, because I had it back a lot in the past in Japan when we went the first time, and everyone was always like, oh, it's the yummiest thing ever! Wow, we love having cinnamon rolls in Japan. And then I had it in my most recent trip, and I was like, I mean, yeah, it's okay, you know? Yeah, and the ones that my mum makes for Christmas are good. But they're like really, really sweet. And same as like caramel, I don't like when they're really, really sweet. So I think I'll just keep it as, I'll eat it. Like I will eat it, I'll be like, oh, sugar, sure, why not? Maybe I'll change this to like, sure, why not? Instead of an eh. But like, sure, why not? Because if given the opportunity, I still will eat it because greedy child. Yeah, there's nothing oh, maybe I should put cake pops down then. oh no, 4 cake pops are at the bottom. Oh no. Because yeah, the ones I ate were really, really dry. Okay, we're gonna keep going. Eclairs. I think I've had it like once. I don't think it was like stand out or anything. So maybe I put it in show why not. Like if I had the opportunity, wait. If I had the opportunity, I'd probably be like, wait, yeah, sure, I'll have one. I think I'd be more enthusiastic than sure, why not. But I don't remember where I even had one. I feel like it's probably in like a pack of free cookies that we got or something if someone gives us cookies. We don't get given cookies that often, but if we're ever given cookies, I'll probably be like, oh yeah, I'll try one of these. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. I guess it would be on the same level as baklava, actually. Yeah, I think it should be on the yummy tier, right? But I haven't had it enough to like know if I really like it, but I know I like it more than like caramel, I think. Okay, what do we have next? Cream puff. Okay, yummy. Wait, maybe umai. I do like cream puffs. Because yeah. These, you know how I talked about the puppy shaped cake? You could get cream puffs at the same place, and I always ate them before Dad's. Maybe this is nostalgia talking again, but shush, I don't care. It's delicious. And it's always like fluffy bread, but it's like kind of crispy at the bottom as well. I need to get more cream puffs because every time I go shopping, I always end up getting something savory instead because I love sweet. But you buy them at the same place where you can buy savory things, and I'm always tempted to buy the savory things instead because I have like a green onion sweet bread thing. I mean, I guess that's still sweet, but it's like less sweet than a cream puff. Because the whole store is sweet, but you can get some like less sweet stuff. And I always get like the sausage one, the double twin sausage. Because it's only like 60 cents if you're a double sausage instead of one sausage. So why would you know? It's about, you know, saving money. Well, not really, but it saves money in my soul. It's like, if you think about it, it's like you're earning money. Beloved girl math. Okay. Ah, I dropped my pen. I mean, I wasn't using my pen, but I was fiddling with it, and then I dropped it. Okay. But yes, cream puffs are always so yummy. And yeah, I don't think you can mess up a cream puff unless like the pastry is old. But even if the pastry is old, a cream puff is still gonna taste good. Right? I think so, because you can't really mess up cream. Maybe you can, but I haven't had messed up cream before. So I'm going to assume that all cream is just great. Okay. Yes, 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 yes. No. Yes. No. In my mind, I told myself crepes my favorite. Whenever I see crepes, I'm like, I have to get a crepe, I have to get a crepe. But then every time I get a crepe, it's never as good as I think. So I feel like maybe it's all in my head. Maybe it's all in my head that crepes are the best. Oh, but the Japanese crepes are definitely the best. I don't know if French crepe, I can put it in with like Japanese crepe. They're kind of the same thing, aren't they? Isn't the Japanese ones just they have like more toppings? Because you can't really make a crepe all that different, can you? Do they have Japanese crepes in here? I'm not too sure. Like Umamusu, then had to go to school. That's okay, that's okay. Good, get your education, study hard, do well. Mouth feel oily and gross. Wait, what does? Cream puffs? With bad cream? Grapes French? Oh! Okay, but yeah, I remember I had a really good French crepe when I was younger. Before we went to school, sometimes we would get there early so we could have breakfast out, because our school was near a place that had like lots of cafes. And there was this really nice cafe, and it had like a beautiful garden view, and they had French crepes, and they were so yummy. But then at university, sometimes they have crepe stores. They have French crepes, and they're really, really, really sad. So like, I feel like they could be really good, but they could be kind of but even the I'd still like a lot. So I think it should definitely be at least umai. But if it was Japanese crepe, the best ever. Because you get all these cool toppings. You can get like spiced apple, you can get bananas, you can get like, I don't know. There was some really weird ones I remember. There was like ham and cheese as well for like a Japanese crepe. Like I get you can have like savory crepes, but they don't count as dessert, so we're not going to talk about this. Went to a French crepe place restaurant. Weren't very nice. Like the place wasn't nice, or the food wasn't nice, or the people weren't nice. To be fair, I haven't been to a place that like only serves crepes, so I don't know about that. Are there places that like specialize in it? I went to this really good ramen place like 2 days ago, and they specialized in ramen, and they only had ramen. I think they had like some sides, but it was like ramen place, right? They didn't sell like curries or anything. It was just ramen, and it was so good. And it was kind of sneaky because you had to like line up early, and then this fancy like guy would lead you into a back alleyway into this really fancy restaurant kind of place. And I walked in there and I was like, this is too fancy for me. I don't fit in here. This is way too fancy. This is rich people society. It was so yummy. That was the best. It had 3 different types of meat. 3. Crepes are super mid. Because sometimes they're not fluffy and they're kind of like crunchy. And you know you've messed up when they're crunchy. Why would your crepes be crunchy? 4 frogs with just French cake crepes? Don't sue me. I'll protect you. Don't worry. Stand behind me. I will protect you from the corporations. Ah! Yummy tier list? I know. It's so yummy. I don't know if I'm going to have time for other tier lists after I finish this one. Because this is a lot of things, yeah? To be fair, I don't know a lot of them. Creme brulee. Creme brulee. I feel like I've definitely had creme brulee before. Like with the soft part. Isn't it what you have? Isn't it in like other pastries as well? I feel like I've had it in other pastries rather than just by itself. But considering I don't remember it well enough, maybe I won't do it. I don't know what this is. Dango. Okay. I have a good memory of dangos. So I remember I was on exchange in Japan when I was in year 9. Maybe I was like 15, 14, 15, something around there, right? And my friend and I were walking through that one temple. It was my favorite temple, but I forgot its name, which is really sad. Where you walk up through all these shopping streets, and then there's like a water fountain you can drink the water from or something. And there was like a graveyard as well. It was really pretty, right? I forgot what it's called, but me and my friend got lost there, but we found this small cafe, right? And it had like a really cute bench. And we bought dango and we just sat there with such nice vibes. It was like great weather, like great scenery. So many people, except like it was quiet in our area. And we just ate dango. And it was so nice. I think I paid for it though. But then I did gamble and get my money back for it later by playing like, what, Scissors Paper Rock? So I'm gonna put this in umai. But it could just be nostalgia again. Do I like dango more than banana bread? Yeah, I like dango more than banana bread, but it's really sweet. See, this is messing up my judgment. I keep being like, I don't like when it's dry, like these ones. I don't like what. Oh, I should put these on. I don't like when it's dry like these ones. I don't like when it's too sweet like this one. But dango, that's super sweet. I love that. I'm a hypocrite. You saw crepes Japanese at the bottom? Did you? Oh, well, there's Japanese cheesecake. I can't see it, but we will get to it at some point, probably. Meiji next to her. Oh, I don't remember what the place is called. I thought you meant there was like food, and I was looking down for it. Don't you love though how all my ads at the moment are just like, would you like to buy a $200 audio compressor? Because I downloaded $600 for free because they're like all these Universal Audio, I think it was. All these free promos in the last month, so I got like $600 worth of plugins for free. And now it's like, would you like to buy $200 more for plugins? I'm like, no thank you. I would not particularly want to do that, but sure. So my next mix is hopefully really nice because I got like a really well recommended compressor. But this time I want you like it's okay. Day dishes. Yeah, sorry. I mean, I like them, but they're like, aren't they pretty fruity and like raisiny? Or am I just having like just raisin ones? because I feel like I don't like raisins all that much. Maybe it's because they're too sweet. See, maybe I'm not a hypocrite after all. Let me drink some water real quick. I see. Okay. Stay hydrated, folks. What do we have next? Donuts. Okay, donuts. Okay, I feel like I like cinnamon donuts more than like non-cinnamon donuts, right? Cinnamon donuts would be an umai, but like these kind of donuts would be a yummy. Which might be a hot take. I prefer cinnamon to other types. I don't know, it just tastes better. And I feel like the texture's usually nicer, right? Because I feel like these donuts are usually a lot more hard. Or maybe it's because these ones are like more likely to be waiting out longer in the display window. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe they're all actually really nice and soft, and I've just been having a bad sample of them. Because like really crispy ones are so good. I feel like it's more likely to get crispy ones when it's cinnamon. Maybe not. Okay, dorayaki. Dorayaki I feel like is a sure why not. I feel like with a lot of these are like very Japanese ones, right? I feel like they're not very sweet, but they're not like very flavorful either. And yeah, they're kind of dry. But to be fair, then again, I've only had the packet ones in the supermarket, so I have a bad sample of them. I'd assume if they're like really fresh at a cafe or something, they'd probably be at least in my tier, right? But I still buy them occasionally if I crave them, but they're not like umai crepes. Okay, I have not had. This does not look that appetizing, actually. I think it's just the photo that makes it unappetizing, though. Egg tarts. Okay, egg tarts. I think I put an egg tart in Yummy. I don't have them that often. Like, I don't even remember when I last had one. It's kind of like custardy, but like egg. That's a bad explanation. It's like, oh yeah, it's an egg tart, but take out the egg part, so it's just tart. It is good though, I promise. It's got a very nice consistency. I don't know how to describe it though. And I can't describe the taste either, because I have not had it in a very long time. But if I see one, I'll probably buy one, right? If I see an egg tart, I'll be like, I haven't had one of you in ages, I'll have one of you, yeah? Delicious egg tarts. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave them there, right? If I had them more often, maybe I'd put them here. If I actually remember what they tasted like. Because I feel like from memory they were really good, but I can't, like, be sure of that, so. That looks... Wait, have I had these? Are these like bread? I was gonna be like, yeah, I've never had these, but if these are like bread, then I think I've definitely had them, and I definitely, I think they're mid. I definitely think they're mid. Like, this is all my somewhat dry cake selection. Alright. Flan. I don't know if I've had flan, actually, even though I have it a lot in, like, video games. Because it's usually easy to make in video games, isn't it? Like, usually... Or maybe not. Maybe we've only had it in Rune Factory, but nah, I don't know that. I don't know that. French toast. Do you guys count French toast as a dessert? I mean, I guess if we're calling crepes a dessert, yeah. But in my brain, French toast is like a breakfast thing more than like a dessert thing. And I do like it, but there's this really nice cafe my dad goes to, by the way. And there's French toast on the menu that I get when I go with him. I don't know if it's on the menu now. It was a special, but they still do it for me, which is really nice of them. And they always joke around with the, like, the lady who works there jokes around with my dad with the, what's it called? Loyalty card. Wow, I forgot the word loyalty. And you know how it's like every 10 coffees you get a free coffee? Yeah, sometimes my dad accidentally pulls out the wrong loyalty card for like another restaurant or something. And the lady working there's like, traitor, traitor! And my dad's like, I'm so sorry! It's so funny. And he tells that story every time we go to that cafe. Savory French toast, because mum makes it a savory dish. I don't know if I've ever tried that. How do you make it savory? Do you just like take out the sugar and stuff? Is it just like egg bread then? And is French toast actually French? Is that a stupid question? I don't know, fam. I had oh yeah, this is what I was talking about. This is why I was talking about the cafe. The French toast there is so yummy, but every time I have it, I have like stomach issues afterwards. I'm not gonna tell my dad that though, or he's gonna be sad, but I don't know why. I don't know why. But it's so yummy. Maybe it's because of like all the lactose. I don't know if I'm lactose intolerant, but like I assumed I was. Maybe there's something else in it. Maybe it's because it's just in the morning. Just season it with salt instead of sugar. That actually sounds really yummy though. And I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is, but I'm going to assume it sounds yummy. So yummy, yeah, welcome. I know, we're talking about such yummy food here. What we talking about? Oh yeah, we were talking about French toast. French toast, I still haven't placed French toast. I'm gonna put it in umai actually. Because if there's a choice for French toast, I'll be like, yeah! They have romanticized French toast somehow. Because it's so pretty. Like you can have all these really cute fruits. And it tastes really good with bacon actually. And maple syrup. Maple syrup is so yummy. I always recommend. I know I was talking before about pancakes and how pancakes taste better with Nutella than maple syrup. I haven't actually tried French toast with Nutella. I don't know if I would though. I feel like French toast is completely different to pancakes and should definitely be, you know. I don't know the difference between golden syrup though and maple syrup. Chinese chili oil? Wait, that sounds really good. That sounds so good. That sounds so good. Wait, maybe I have to try that. So then that's just like egg bread with salty egg bread with chili oil. That sounds really yummy. Definitely not a dessert, I think, but it does sound really, really, really yummy. Because my dad likes to make not French toast, scrambled eggs for me sometimes. And he puts chili oil in for me, and it's so yummy, so yummy. But the Chinese chili oils with like the crispy, crunchy bits are really, really good. I love those, but I keep buying them, and I have so many in the cupboard somewhere, and I don't use them often. But I keep getting them because it's so yummy. Okay, we'll continue on. Frozen yogurt. See, I wouldn't choose to get frozen yogurt. In my mind, it's never that yummy. And it's always expensive in my mind, right? I'm like, oh, it's gonna be so pricey. Because like in my memory, you have these huge bowls, right? And you like usually fill it up yourself with the frozen yogurt places, right? And in my mind, it's like 30 bucks each because I keep hearing these really scary stories of these people getting way too much by weight. And in my mind, it's just not that tasty. But then every time I try it, it really is tasty. Maybe it should be in an umai tier. Like, it's really tasty whenever I try it, but I never want to try it because in my memory, it's not tasty. Which is kind of stupid of me, but... But I don't know if I like it more than egg tarts, to be fair. Maybe, okay, I have to put egg tarts higher and frozen yogurt lower. I have to put egg tarts there. And if I decide I don't like egg tarts in the future, I will make a formal apology. But egg tarts! Egg tarts! Getting froyo but never tastes as good in my expectation. I do remember the names of all the different places. I remember there was like a yogurt berry, is that what it was called? That I used to go to as a kid. Maybe it was that one that was just bad. Because I remember there was one recently I had near my uni that was really yummy, right? Wait, no, I'm lying. I didn't have it in my uni. I have never tried that one. Why am I a liar? But I remember the one in my uni, they had like a water refill station. And I had a friend, right, who would go over to that place and just like get free water. They'd go all the way to the frozen yogurt place, just use their free water refill. And that feels so sketchy, but like if it works for them, sure. I wouldn't myself, but sure. Well, like an activity, social activity. Is that the one where they have like this huge table with all these different things you can put on it, and you just go through this whole table? It's like, oh, I want one of those. Oh, I want one of those. Oh, I want one of those. It's like a buffet. Oh, and then you get to the end, they weigh it. Is that one? Because I think I had that once. I had this really nice trip with my friends, and we were like looking at the ocean, not the ocean, but like the harbor bridge. Total locks, but whatever. And it was so pretty, yeah. And then it was like, okay, time to leave, and everyone was going home, and I'm like, you know what? I have free will. That's so scary. I can't believe I have free will. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go get some frozen yogurt. And I got like this huge thing, and I had so many good things. But whenever I eat something new, especially when it's a dessert, I'm like, I have to be really careful. There's some strawberries in it because I'm allergic to strawberries. And so many desserts have like strawberry toppings or something, or like some syrups might have strawberry, or you never know if some person dipped a strawberry in here, or especially if like everyone's grabbing it and putting stuff down. It's like, do these tongs have strawberry on it? Like even if they did, it probably wouldn't be like that bad. It's just traces. But still, I'm always so aware, and I'm like, okay, if that may have touched strawberry, I'm not gonna get that, right? And oh, I missed out so much just out of caution. But it was so yummy. It was so yummy. I didn't expect it to be yummy because in my brain, frozen yogurt is not yummy. I think they had like banana flavor. That's why I liked it, because I always like banana. I have banana milk I have to drink that expires today. Okay, I need to not forget that. Anyway, fruit salad. Yummy, yummy. Fruit salad. Well, how did it go in my tummy? I don't remember the song. Not missing out. Australian strawberries. Not very good. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Have you seen those like Japanese ones that are like perfect and huge and cost $3 trillion bajillion? Isn't it like $5 for one strawberry in some places? Like, you are not getting fresh fruit in Japan. If you want health, you will be eating your vegetables. I don't know. I haven't had a fruit in Japan. Yeah, because I just eat carbs and gain weight. Had an issue with Aussie straws, but after I had straws overseas, couldn't have it here anymore. Yeah, fair enough, right? So yeah, I'm kind of scared to eat fruit in Japan because I know it's going to be so much nicer. Yeah, this is terrible. It's terrible. Sometimes I'm scared of my standards being raised, right? Because I'm not going to be able to enjoy other things. Because, bro, it's so sad when because I think I'm somewhat good at art, right? And now I'm able to see, like, if composition is bad, if, like, colors are bad, if the contrast isn't good enough. And I didn't know these things before. So when I had a favorite artist. And then over years I improved, and now I see their art, and it's like, it's definitely not as good as I remember it being. I see many, many, many mistakes, right? And it's kind of sad. And the same thing with like audio now. I'm like, oh, that is like slightly flat. That is slightly sharp. That needs like to increase this EQ here. This needs a better compressor. Oh, it's so annoying, right? Like I wouldn't have noticed these years ago, but now I notice them. But then again, it's kind of nice knowing that, like, if I do a really bad mix, maybe people won't notice it as much as I notice it. Maybe. Alright, shall we continue on? Fruit tarts. I don't know if I ever have fruit tarts, because they always have strawberries, so I don't know if I've actually had a fruit tart. So I'm just going to put it at the bottom. I haven't had banana fritters. I haven't... Oh, fruitcake. Fruitcake like the fruitcake I was talking about before. Like the Christmas cake. No, that's different, isn't it? No, I'm going to put that down at the bottom. Gingerbread. Sorry, guys. Sorry. If someone offers me gingerbread, I'll probably say no. But if they insist, I'll probably eat it anyway. Or if they give it to me, right? Like, they already bought it and they're like, okay, here, I have extra. Well, if they have extra, I'll just say you can have it, right? But if they give it out to everyone, like, as a gift, I will accept it and I will eat it. Like, it's okay. It's just really dry and gingery. I do like decorating gingerbread houses, though. I haven't done that since I was a kid, right? I used to decorate, like, these whole houses with my cousins. But yeah, I'm not very close with my cousins, so we don't really do that anymore. But it was fun, and putting all these decorations and these jubes. That's what we call those, like, hard lollies. They were just called jubes or something. My mum always used to buy them from, like, I forgot that place. But in one of those grocery stores that no one goes to. We used to buy those there, and I used to like them. But yeah, nah, I haven't had gingerbread in a while, so maybe I'll have my singular. Just like how I'll have one mooncake a year, one Christmas tart thing a year. I'll have one gingerbread a year. That is how little I like it, but I will still eat it for the vibes. I have not. Have I had this? It's Chinese, isn't it? I feel like I had something similar, but since I don't know it well enough, I'm just gonna put this down there as well as this one. Ice cream cake, I remember, was a huge thing when I was younger. I guess it could be in the yummy tier. I feel like it's definitely better than Show I Know, but not as good as these ones, right? I remember it was really, really popular when I was like 5. I remember back in the day when you would be invited to everyone's birthday party just for being in their class, and you would invite your entire class to a birthday party. I remember those days. They were nice, right? Actually, I'm gonna change music real quick. We're listening to a whole bunch of Stream Cafe stuff because it's such nice music. Oh, what about this one? I haven't heard this one before. Okay, we're gonna go with that. I like that. Ooh, no, that's a nice song. Okay. But I remember everyone liked chocolate cake, right? But then everyone started moving to ice cream cake. And it's like, I have an ice cream cake for my birthday. Do you have an ice cream cake? And it was like a status thing. People who had ice cream cake. This is what this is when I started wanting clout when I was 5 years old. And everyone was getting ice cream cake. And I was like, you know what? I need to get ice cream cake as well. Professor Street was blue ice cream cake. I don't know the difference between all these words. I don't know the difference. Is blue like a ice cream brand? I feel like it is, right? I feel like I've seen it. But I don't remember anything else. But I would trust you on that. If I see it, I will buy it. I'll be like, oh, Cloudy recommended that one. I will eat that. Surely, right? But I remember, I don't even know if I liked ice cream cake that much. But it was just a fad among 5-year-olds. And everyone was getting, maybe not 5, maybe like 8-year-olds, right? But everyone was getting ice cream cake. And my friend was like genuinely mad at me for getting ice cream cake when she was getting ice cream cake. Because my birthday was first, so it was kind of like I stole her idea. But it was just cake, right? And I was a kid and I was like, oh, ice cream cake sounds nice. Sure, I'll have that, right? Like, you get more cake. What's your problem? I'm still salty over that. Like, sure, it was my fault. But I was tiny and I cake, okay? So yummy. Alright, ice cream. Surely we have to have ice cream in Umai. Because there's just so many types of ice cream. And the possibilities are just great. Does ice cream cake shape and colorful? Yeah. Right. Okay, what's your favorite ice cream flavor though? I like chocomita. Nata. I don't know if my mic's peaking. Let me check. Chocomita. Oh, that kind of peaks. Sorry. Oh, it's been peaking for a bit. Okay, I'm gonna turn that down. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I don't know. Okay, that should be okay. My bad. I hope it has not been peaking the entire time. I would cry if I had to listen back to my thing and be like peaking the whole time. Oh, the shame, the agony. Okay, it should be okay. Oh, that's terrible. But I do like chocomita. Nata. I still remember I went to a festival kind of thing, and there was this one, I think it was Mayhem actually, the idol Mayhem on Sina. I think that's her name. Like, yeah, I forgot, but she does performances sometimes, and she was doing the chocomito, and I was just dancing along, and all my friends were looking at me like, huh? Because they don't know the idol spirit. Unfortunately. I only have one friend in real life who knows the idol spirit. So I was just like, Numi-chan, hi, nani ga suki? Chocomita, nata. It was so fun. Anyway, next. I don't know what this is. Jelly is yummy. Umai. The only thing about jelly is it's annoying to make. Like, I keep buying this jelly package, right? And then I just never make it. Like, I have one in my snack thing next to me that's been in there for months because I just forget to make it. Because I'm always like, oh, it's gonna take like 12 hours to cool or whatever. And, oh, it's gonna take so long. Oh, I don't want to do this. I have to get a container out and make space in the fridge, right? It's just painful. But if I can buy it, I will. But then again, there's also that same issue of like, what if there's strawberry in it? Yabaiful. I would cry so hard. Like, Like, I haven't yet. I remember Yum Cha. As a kid, I would go to Yum Cha, like those Chinese restaurants where you sit around in the circular table and you all share food, and they have like those lazy Susan type things to move the food around the table. Yeah, we would also get those like this one. I was really young. We just stopped going for some reason, and they had these cups that had like cube-shaped jelly. They were all in different colors. They were so cute. They were so tasty. I love jelly when it's cube-shaped. I feel like anything just tastes better when it's a small shape, right? If there was like cat-shaped jelly, that would be the yummiest thing in the world. Like how dino nuggets taste better than regular nuggets. Same logic. See, I love jelly. I just wish it was easier to make. Alright, what do we go next? I don't know if I've had this, so I'm just gonna put it down at the bottom. I have not had key lime pie. I have not had this, or this, or this, or this, or this. I think I've had this. Is this mango? Since I'm not sure, I'm gonna move it down. We already went that. I don't know this one. 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 Okay, macarons. Wait, sure I've had lemon squares, but like, I don't really have an opinion on them. Macarons. I remember one of my friend's favorite food was macarons, and she would always talk about them, and it's like, when my mum was like, what do you want to eat? She'd be like, macarons, so then we get macarons, right? And we also had macaroons one time because we messed up. I feel like macaroons are a solid, sure. Actually, no, I don't really like them that much. Like, they're not bad, but they're just kind of dry. Unless, again, I got bad ones. Macarons, sorry. I like them. They're yummy. Yeah, I think they're here. They're yummy, but they're not like jelly yummy. They're like solid chocolate chip cookie yummy. They're also really expensive. But to be fair, when I was young, my mom would be like, oh, but macarons are so expensive. You can only have like one or two. So I thought they were like $10 each, honestly. But then when I found out they were like $3 each, I was like, bruh. Bruh. I spent my life thinking these were the most expensive dessert to ever exist. And then they just weren't. I felt so betrayed. Like, also, Ferrero Rocher chocolate. I always thought they were like the most expensive. I thought we would go to like debt if we bought one. But then clearly we didn't, right? Because nothing's that expensive. Oh, yeah. So when I realized I could actually afford Ferrero Rocher chocolates, I was like, wow. Am I a rich kid? No, they're just a lot more affordable than I thought they were. Like, I thought one packet would be like $60, but it's only like 20. Never knew about macaroons? Yeah, macaroons are what we used to call them macaroons till we realized they were macarons. But macarons are yummy, yeah. Like, a pack, they are really yummy. They're not as expensive as I thought they'd be, but they still are really expensive compared to, like, donuts. Like, you could buy 12 cinnamon donuts for $3. Or one macaron for $3. So when you put it like that, it's like, maybe I won't be buying macarons today. But yeah, macarons, they're coconutty, aren't they? Is that coconut on them? Yeah, I feel like they were pretty dry, at least the ones I had in the past. I guess if they're made better, then they would be a lot higher. They'd probably be in the higher tier, but for the one I had when I was younger, I didn't really like it. Madeleines. I really like the name Madeline. See, that's somewhat similar. Madeline. I had a friend. No, not a friend. There was like a TV show I watched when I was a kid where a girl was like that, named Madeline or something. Madeline? I don't know, girl. And I thought that was such a cute name. And then there was this girl in high school with that name, and she was so cute as well. But, you know, I never got to become friends with her. But she used to be like a model or something. So, like, if you stalk her, go for it. I don't remember her surname anyway, but I wouldn't tell you if I didn't know, so, yeah. Pet peeve is people calling macarons macaroons in the year 2025? Yeah, right? But, like, I also don't bother correcting them. So, like, you can mess up, but I will not be messing up. I would just be embarrassing you with the correct pronunciation if I have to say it. Hey, that's mean of me. Okay, never mind. We're gonna put this down. Okay. Mango sticky rice, I don't think I've had, but I always wanted to try it. But then, like, I remember there was a pop-up stand at one of the like, shopping centers I went to. And they were just randomly selling it, and I almost got it, but, like, instead I got cake, because cake is yummy. The cake was so good, though. I kind of wish I tried the mango sticky rice, but it's quite big to eat before dinner, so I didn't. Yeah, since I haven't tried it, I'm not going to put it on the list, but I feel like it would be really yummy. Oh, we already saw these before, and we got rid of those. Marble cake. Marble cake, I feel like is also just one of these same kind of somewhat dry cakes. They're like somewhat, they're okay. They're not like great, but they're like, they're fine. Alright, Ooh, I remember I really loved meringue when I was young. I like, is that how you pronounce it? Meringue? I really loved it. And there's this whole period in my life where I remember I had it once or twice. And then I could just not remember what it was called. And I didn't have it for years. So when I found it again, I was like, yo, I see! I hope that didn't peak. I like pushed my chair back for that. I loved that. I loved it the first time I had it. And I was so excited to have it again. I feel like it's still one of my favorites. Obviously, you don't want to eat a whole bunch of it at once because you will perish. You will clearly perish. I wonder if the bad connection was because my dad was using the computer downstairs. Maybe not. But I feel like it's been somewhat okay for a bit. So I'm gonna keep it in umai, because I really love it. I love it. I don't have it very often, but when I have it, I'm like, this is it. This is the good stuff. I don't know if I've had this, but if it's a crepe cake, I assume it would taste good, right? Okay, so... Oh, mince pie is like the Christmas pie thingy I talk about. I don't like that. I just don't like it. But I will have one because it's Christmas time. I just don't like it. It's kind of not nice. Mochi I do like. I don't like love it. But I like the texture a lot. I like banana ones. Sometimes you can get banana. It definitely tastes very artificial because I don't think I've had like real mochi. I've just had the shopping center ones, like the grocery store ones. So yeah, if it was real mochi, I'm sure it would be like umai with like dango. Because if I've had real dango, and dango is like great. But I feel like fake dango is not great. So I assume like the mochi I've been eating is not great. If I had like normal mochi, it would be umai. It would surely be umai. Yeah, I don't like mince pies. It's so ugh. Think mince equals mince meat. I know, right? I know, right? Like, we're so used to meat pies. I'm like, that doesn't sound terrible. Doesn't sound terrible. And I took a bite and I was like, ooh, what is this? What is this? What is this? I feel like it was one of those times when we went to a bakery and there were all these yummy things. And it's like, oh, you know, I'll try mince pie. And bro, when there's the option of such yummy things, like other yummy things, and then you have to eat stupid mince pie. Terrible existence. Why do we exist? Just to suffer. Exactly. Okay, sorry to ditch you. I just need to get some more water. I realized I was out. I'll be back in like literally 20 seconds. What did I tell you? I'm back already. That's your girl. That's your girl. Ba ba. Da da. Okay. Mooncake. Okay. What do we think about mooncake? This is a controversial one, at least in my dad's opinion. My dad really does not like mooncake, but I like mooncake. I don't love mooncake, right? Like it's really dense. And I could only eat like one a year, and then I start like losing my mind if I have to eat more than one mooncake. Or maybe the mic's too quiet if I just speak normally. Okay, maybe around here. Yeah, it should be fine. Probably, potentially, maybe. Teehee. I feel like mooncake is a sure why not, because I like it. Like I don't like mince pies, but I like mooncake. I just don't love mooncake. I would choose any of these over mooncake. One slice mooncakes okay? One whole mooncake's a bit much in one sitting. Yeah, I know. This year, all I ate was like 1/4 of a mooncake. That's all I ate. And to be fair, it was quite a big mooncake. But I really ate 1/4 of a mooncake all year. And like, my parents don't like mooncake, but they know I'm Chinese. So they're like, okay, here, you can have a mooncake. And they're like, you can have 2 mooncakes. And I'm like, I don't want 2 mooncakes. I'm not gonna eat 2 mooncakes. I don't know what happened. Where are they? Oh, I think the mooncakes are behind me. They're still in their like container that I never opened because I was never gonna eat the mooncakes. Oh, this is so sad. Wasteful mooncakes. Like, I'll try it. I'll have mooncake if you're offering it to me. But I won't have much. And I will only have it one time a year if I can choose it. But like, it's not bad. It's not that bad. It's just very dense. That it kind of sucks to eat. But really, it's not that bad taste-wise for me, but it's just hard. Mousse though, chocolate mousse. I feel like I had this a lot in IKEA back in the day, and I love chocolate mousse. It's so good. It's got such nice texture. Yeah, okay. I was gonna be like, I don't know if it's like this high up. But then I looked below and I'm like, yeah, I like mousse more than no. Jelly has to go up. No. Wait. Maybe French toast can go down. No. I said if I put it down, I don't change it. Okay, it's gonna stay there. Okay. We're just gonna accept that mousse can be an umai. For the sake of my soul, or I will spend the next 3 hours fixing it up. I don't want to spend 3 hours fixing it up, so we're just not gonna do that. Alright. Okay, I don't know this. Muffins. I do like muffins. There we go. I feel like I can confidently put it at umai. Like, I like muffins more than banana bread, but not as much as, like, cannoli. That's what I think. Muffins. I like how muffins have, like, different flavors, right? I really like those blueberry ones, or raspberry ones, or banana ones. I love banana muffins. Banana muffins are the best. Is this peaking if I talk this loud? Okay, that's fine. See, I'm really fussy about my audio. If I listen back and it peaks at all, I get so mad at myself. Like, oh, I could have done better. Oh, I could have made sure the audio is better. Oh. Maybe this is why people have 2 screens, so they can, like, monitor their audio at the same time. I just need more money. I just need to get, you know, a triple screen setup. I'm joking. It works well enough, so that's what we're gonna do. Yeah. Muffins are good, especially when they're really fresh. And there's always good deals. Like, you can get 4 muffins for, like, $15 sometimes. Because some muffins are expensive. They're, like, $5, $6 each, yeah? But sometimes they have good deals if you buy, like, 4 muffins. Like, I can't eat 4 muffins, but, like, you know, maybe someday I will. Maybe if I find 3 friends, I'll force them to eat muffins just because there's a promo. Promos work on me. It's so bad. Okay. This, I haven't had on its own. How do you pronounce that anyway? But I've had it, like, in chocolate. I haven't had it by itself. I'm gonna put it in. Sure, why not? Like, it's fine. I wouldn't go out of my way to eat it, but it's fine. Maybe, you know those things at the store where you can, like, choose how many chocolates you want and then you pay by the weight? And usually you have to do different bags for each one, but I always put them in the same bag because they're all the same weight, so it doesn't really matter. But if it messes up their counting, I'm so sorry. But yeah, sometimes if I just picking one of every chocolate, because I like doing one of every, because I like having selection. I will rarely get, like, a multiple of one. I just be like, oh, I'll try one of these ones with the mint. Oh, I'll try one of these ones with the caramel. Oh, I'll try one of... Yeah, if I'm doing that, I might put some, like, one in the bag and try that as well. Yeah, okay. I don't know this. Ooh, these are not bad, these ones. I don't have them often, but I like, they're kind of crispy, aren't they? I do like the texture. Wow, I can speak well. I do like the texture. Okay, and pancakes. We're gonna go straight to pancakes. So, my past alias alias was Pancake. So if you look through, like, my collaborations with friends playlist, you'll see some from Pancake. What if I play those right now? What if I play those right now? What if I just change the screen real quick so you don't see everything ever? Teehee. So you don't see what's recommended by YouTube. Isn't that bad, but, you know. Where is my playlist? There we go, playlist! Okay. Mate kudasai. Comes with friends. You already heard the beautiful Zoe trope from the intro, yeah? Okay. Where's one from Pancake? Yeah. Those. Oh, have I talked about that Valentine's thing? We're gonna do the Valentine's song. Furachi nakasai. Can you hear this? Okay, that should be a good volume as well. Oh, you can kind of see it, yeah? Oh, yeah. So this was a... I hope you can still hear me over this. This was a cool Valentine's project, actually. And you get to sign up as a vocalist. And you don't know who you're singing with. You don't know who you're singing with. You just send in your lines. Like, they give you the document, be like, sing part A, sing part B. And then they mix it for you. And on Valentine's, it's revealed who you're singing with. And this is such a nice one. This is mixed so well. But I remember I struggled so much with this song. I recorded this like 7 times. And I still sound like I'm straining. Yeah, it was the Secret Valentine. Did I sign up this year? Oh, I did sign up, and I completely forgot about that. I forgot about that. Yeah, I'm not gonna say what song I got in case you never know. Maybe we'll sing it together. completely forgot what was happening. Right? You see it again, you're like, whoa, I was in this? But it's so funny seeing my friends who hate Love Live have missing Love Live. Kogo. I know, right? It's such a cute idea, though. It's such a cute idea. なくはない引き換えに生きてささいどうしたって日は昇るし I really love this song as well. I was so excited. But it's so high! I think this is back in my era where I thought I was like a... What's between alto and soprano again? I thought I was there, but I feel like I'm definitely alto now. I had, you know, wishful thinking. I wish I could sing those high notes. Can I? Sayonara, 悪くないを灰にして痛みとつもり失ってしまうよ Oh, I did not mean for that one to play. Okay, we'll go back to our tier list. 待ってください, 待ってください. Do you like the background? Yeah, there we go. Now it should be up. Okay, that's good. It's so good. Like the quality for this whole event thing is so good. I know, right? I feel like they were gonna reduce the quality for this year, weren't they? Because there were like so many participants or something, and it was just gonna be audio for some of them. Some of them were gonna have video, I think, but like only some of them were gonna have audio, if I remember. I don't remember probably, but yeah, I think something like that. Matching the fellow Aussie. Don't know if it was intentional or just coincidence. Wow, it might have been intentional. You know, it's so nice that sometimes their matches are perfect because you've been like, you know what? I hope these people collab, and then they do collab. And it's like, amazing. Don't mind me distracted. There's just a trillion notifications on my phone right now about from my friend talking about my kitten. Anyway, shall we go back to the tier list? Right. That's why we were talking about pancakes. Yeah, I called myself Pancake for so long, and I don't know why I called myself Pancake. You know, I was supposedly like, okay, I need a name. How about pancakes? I mean, I like pancakes. You know, I never liked pancakes all that much, but like, I guess I like them. I feel like I like them. I was gonna be like, I like them more than carrot cake. I don't know if I like them more than carrot cake. I can't believe I went like 7 years, maybe not 7, maybe like 5 years. No, definitely like 7 years. Can't believe I went like 7 years with a food that's only in yummy tier. Like if this is ABC, if it was in C tier, I used a name that was in C tier for 7 years when I could have called myself Crepe. In another world, you would have been calling me Crepe. Crepe-sama! 私は crepe だよ! Yeah, no. I can't believe that. Anyway. See, I really want to put the next tier so it's less sad. But I don't really know if I like them more than I liked egg tarts. Well, the same as egg tarts. This is sad. Okay, we're gonna put it in yummy. We have to. Okay. Panna cotta. I don't know if I've had that. Oh, there's red bean soup. Okay, we're gonna get to that in a bit after I drink some water. Okay, honestly, I'm looking at a whole bunch here, and I don't know most of them. So, there is crepe Japanese. Okay. I haven't tried peanut cookies. I haven't tried pecan pie. We already put that one down there. I don't know this one. I don't know this one. Popsicles. I feel like popsicles are good. I feel like they have a good amount of, like, softness and hardness and flavor. If they're, like, fruit popsicles. So I feel like popsicles are pretty high up for me. You know, I'm actually surprised. Like, popsicles are really boring to look at, so I assumed they'd be in, like, C or D. But they're actually really yummy most of the time. Especially, like banana ones, right? Which reminds me of that stupid golden gay time meme. Where it's like, oh, my dad and I shared a golden gay time. And then the comments like, oh, if you're not Australian, that's gonna sound terrible. But they're yummy, those things. I haven't had one in a long time, but my dad used to really love them. He's like, oh, have you had a golden gay time before? And I'm like, I think so. They're so good. I haven't had one in so long, though. I feel like they're the type of popsicle, I'd even count as a popsicle, that you'd eat on the beach, right? So yummy. Okay. That's all I have to say about popsicles. I haven't had much, so I don't have that many memories. I haven't had Dutch Baby. I haven't tried that. Haven't tried that. Haven't tried that. Yeah, you love a golden gator. Red bean soup. I had red bean soup in Japan. You know, it's actually really, 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 really yummy. Like, really yummy. Oh, that should... Is that meant to be that big? Is it still on the screen if I do it like that? Okay, it still is. It's really yummy, so I'm gonna put it in my. Like, seriously, that is so delicious. I would definitely recommend red bean soup. And it's got, like, little bits of mochi, I think it is. To be fair, it was really, really cold where I was, so maybe that's why I liked it, because it was really warm. But it's really sweet, and it's got chewy bits in it, and it's so yummy. It's so yummy. I love red bean soup. Like, I love red bean soup. Maybe red bean soup can even go into the best tier with crepes. That's crazy. Because I haven't had red bean soup in Australia. I've only had it twice in Japan. But it was so yummy. So yummy. I love red bean soup. I don't really eat, like, much red bean stuff anyway. Like, if there's red bean bread, I'd probably, like, get chocolate instead. But red bean soup... I would so recommend it. Red bean soup, I love you. Okay, applesauce. Oh, back to applesauce. Okay, red velvet cake. I remember red velvet cake was also a big trending thing. Like with ice cream cake. After everyone was sick of ice cream cake, everyone was like, well, I'm getting a red velvet cake. Like, I'm getting red velvet. You know, it's the best flavor. You haven't had red velvet cake? These are like 7-year-olds, by the way, so it's not like that mean. But yeah, I didn't like it that much. I feel like it was kind of dry. Going into my dry tier. Probably dry and or bland. There we go. Probably dry and or bland. Or too sweet. There we go. That's that tier. I feel like the ones I've had have always been too dry. Maybe I had a really good one. Or maybe I am misremembering. But I feel like I haven't had a red velvet cake that's good. In a bit. Maybe. Oh, Rice Krispie Treats! I haven't had these since I was a kid! See, I feel like I wouldn't like them that much. All my excitement just to put them in sure why not tier. Like, if it was there, I'd eat it. But, like, if I had the choice of eating, like, any of these above it, I would choose those. Oh, I really love red bean soup. Oh, I wish I had red bean soup now. Okay, I need to stop talking about red bean soup. Red bean soup is so yummy. I did not know I was such a big fan of red bean soup. I'm going to start making it my personality. If someone's like, what's your favorite dessert? I'm going to start saying red bean soup, and people are going to be so confused. But then I can start talking about Japan. It's going to be great. Okay. I have not tried this either, but it looks yummy. I have not tried this either. It looks yummy. Sesame balls. I don't really like sesame balls. Sorry. I feel like they have the same issue as mince pies. They're like really dense. And the flavor's just not great. Well, maybe it's great to some people, but I just don't like the flavor that much. So I'm just going to put it down there. Don't have much to say about it, except it's just not it. Fruit tarts, I don't have much because of strawberry. S'mores, I think I had s'mores like once. And I think it was a bit too sweet for me. So... I'm gonna put it in the sure why not tier with like caramel and cinnamon rolls because it's too sweet, right? It's gonna stay in that tier. Lava cake. Lava cake. Is that just like a cake with Nutella in it? Like chocolate cake with Nutella in it? I can't see how that would even be possibly bad. I don't know how you can mess up a cake that looks like that, right? I don't know if I've had it like called a lava cake, so I can't say if I've actually had lava cake. I've had chocolate cake. I don't know if I had lava cake, so maybe I won't do that one. Okay. I haven't had this. I haven't had this. I haven't had this. Sorbet. Okay, sorbet I always thought of as ice cream's evil twin. What do you think of sorbet? Because the first time I got sorbet, I was expecting ice cream, and then when it was so light and icy, I was like, what is this? Why is it so not creamy and so not yummy? I think I went in just with the wrong expectations, and that was my main issue. I feel like if I had it for what it was instead of what I hoped it was, this is why you need to accept people for who they are, not for who you hope they are. Right? So yeah, since I first had it, didn't have a great experience, it definitely wouldn't be umai. Honestly, I think I'd rather have fruit salad than a sorbet. So I think sorbet really is like down in that second lowest tier. I'm so sorry, sorbet. I thought sorbet would be doing better because like ice cream does well. And like they're somewhat similar in my mind. So like, maybe, no. It's gonna stay down there. Souffle. Souffle. What was souffle again? Souffle. I feel like that picture doesn't do it justice. Souffle. Is that how you spell souffle? Okay, to be fair, this isn't helping me either. Is this what souffle looks like? Maybe I haven't had it, actually. Maybe I haven't. Love lettuce is such a cute name for a dessert. Okay, go down. See, love lettuce? That's so cute. They look yummy, but I haven't had them. So I'm gonna move that one down. I haven't had that either. I haven't had that either. I haven't had that either. I think I've had that, but I don't remember. We already moved that one down. 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 I clearly haven't had strawberry shortcake. Is angel fruit cake like those ones? No, jokes. I was gonna say the ones you just buy from the grocery store, but it's not. Strudel. Oh, strudel. Strudel is kind of like apple pie, isn't it? I like that. Unless it's not quite what I remember. I feel like it's probably at this level, yeah. I definitely don't like it as much as like churros or apple crumble. But like strudel's not bad. But if it is like exactly apple pie, then it probably should be higher, yeah? But I don't remember it well enough to put it higher. So I'm just gonna put it there, right? I'm just gonna put it there. I don't know what this cake is. Sundae. I always thought sundaes were so cute in idol anime, especially Akatsu, because she's always going to get a huge sundae. I don't know if I've actually had that though, so I'm gonna move it down. I've definitely had Swiss roll before, not strawberry ones, obviously. I don't think it's as dry as like all these other Japanesey type cakes, so I think I'm gonna put it in like yummy. I do like Swiss rolls, but I like churros better. I don't have them that often though. It's mostly just like cream and fluffy bread, isn't it? I feel like that's a lot of like soft things. You kind of need like a crunch. You kind of need like something cannoli. You need something that's both. I feel like Swiss roll is just not both. Alright, so then we have taiyaki. See, taiyaki I think is also another probably why not? It's kind of dry. The filling is also kind of dry. Wait, jokes. I had an actual taiyaki in Japan. Like an actual one. That's not like a store-bought one. And that was really good. That was like umai level. See, I'm really biased by the ones I've only eaten these ones being like the grocery store ones. See, taiyaki's really good, but it's a real taiyaki that's like fresh. But then like the other ones, oh, maybe I should put in the middle, right? Just to account for both the really good ones and the really bad ones. I know, they're all so delightful. I love sugar. Oh, I love sugar so much. Okay, shall we go on? I think I've had these, but I don't remember that much, so I'm gonna put them at the bottom. Have not had this, 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 have not had this. Tiramisu, I think I've had it. I like the consistency and everything, but I don't like coffee all that much as a flavor. But I like the consistency, I like the texture, I like most of the flavors. So I'm gonna put it in yummy. Like, I would rather have a popsicle, but I'm not gonna turn down tiramisu. I'm not gonna turn down. So yeah, okay. Truffles, I don't think I've had these. I haven't had these. I haven't had these. Waffles. Do you guys like waffles or pancakes better? I usually put in crepes as well in the waffles, pancakes, or crepes. What? Yes. Because I feel like, I always lose when I'm like, do you like pancakes or waffles? Since I call myself pancake, I always hope pancake wins. But then waffles always win, so I'm like, okay, how about crepes? Because I also like crepes. I think crepes wins, and I'm like, okay, good, that's good. I feel like waffles would also be in this tier. They're not like as bad. Not like that they're bad, but I like them more than like marble cake kind of thing. But I don't like them as much as dango. But I do like them a lot less than taiyaki. Maybe taiyaki really should be higher. Because that taiyaki I had that was fresh was like the best thing in the world. But I don't think I had red bean in them. I think I had like cream. Like maybe I'm a fake taiyaki fan. But I do like red bean soup, so I'm not a red bean hater. Okay, I do love red bean soup so much. I love red bean soup! I love red bean soup! Okay, I should stop. I haven't had either in ages. Like pancakes better. Oh, let me drink. My throat is crying. Like, you know when your body's suddenly like, what if you coughed right now? I didn't want to cough right in the mic. Okay. You like pancakes better? I think I like pancakes better, but I think I only like them better because they're cuter. Which is bad logic, but they are cuter. And you see them more in anime. And it's happy associations. With pancakes, it's more like these American show associations where they have all this food on the table. It's like, oh, I gotta go. There's all these waffles they leave behind. Maybe this is just biased because I saw one singular clip. I don't know, fam. So I'm just going to ignore those. We're just gonna pretend we're just gonna leave it here, okay? Warabi mochi, I have not had. Moved out. Cheese count as a dessert? In my mind, cheese is like not dessert. It's like snack plate. Yeah, with like, yeah, charcuterie board, however you say it. with the salami. I love salami. So I definitely love cheese. I don't know if it should deserve to be on this because I don't have to like dessert cheese ever, but I'm gonna put it on anyway because I love cheese. Cheese can go with the umai tier. No, I like cheese just about as much as French toast. See, cheese in umai. There we go. Just FYI, there's no like order within these. They're just like in the tiers. Like I do like apple crumble more than mousse. They're all just the same on this list. Okay. What else? Dates. My mum likes eating dates, and my dad likes eating dates now because it's like a good sugar alternative if you are trying to lose weight, for example. Dates are good because they're sweet, like very sweet, like too sweet yeah, they're here for me. Because they're too sweet for me. But they're really good if you want to like replace sugar. You can just have date and then your craving's gone. Easy peasy, but they're so sweet. So Japanese cheesecake is also really sweet. Where do I put normal cheesecake? New York cheesecake. Okay. I mean, I guess I could put them together, right? Is Japanese cheesecake sweeter? I don't actually know the difference, but I like them both, so I'm just gonna put them both here. Any cheesecake is good cheesecake in my mind. Like, yeah, exactly. Alright. I don't know this one. I don't know this one. Wait, I have touchscreen. I can do this faster. Oh, Turkish Delight. I do know Turkish Delight. I feel like Turkish Delight is a bit dry for me. So it's also gonna be this bit too dry. But yeah, if someone offers it, I will take it. But it's a bit too dry for me. It's good flavor though. If it was like less sticky and less dry, like if it was a fluffier texture somehow, like if it was like a marshmallow texture, I would really like it. I don't know how you would do that, but I would like it. I don't know you. Butter cookies. I love butter cookies. I went to buy some butter cookies the other day, and there was like a pack of 12 for like $3 or something. So I was gonna be like, friend, do you want to eat some? Because I can't eat all these and they expire really quickly. But then by the time I went to give them to her, they were all gone because my dad ate the rest. And then I went to buy more, right? To share with my friends, and they were just out of stock. There was just none left. Oh, so sad. But I really love them. So they're going in umai. Like, I like them as much as brownies. Isn't that crazy? Even though they might seem really plain, but they're so yummy. Okay, I haven't had this one. I haven't had this. I haven't had this. Or this. Crepes Japanese. Okay, these are definitely. Move up. These are definitely. No, I moved the wrong thing. These are definitely the best. Crepes French, crepes Japanese, and red bean soup. Can you tell I like crepes and red bean soup? Oh, it's so funny talking about red bean soup. I'm so surprised that red bean soup is so high. Why is red bean soup so high? But I want to see the alignment chart when the community rank, sorry, when we finish, and see if I have like good taste. Surely I have good taste, right? Surely everyone likes red bean soup. You know, I'm gonna be really sad if red bean soup is like at the bottom. If no one likes red bean soup, I will be mad. I will fight someone. Okay. Shall we keep going? I don't know this. Maybe it's gonna be faster if I just like look through them to see what I do know. Pound cake. I do know pound cake. I used to love pound cake. It used to be my favorite cake ever. I feel like it's a bit dry now. At least the ones I've had recently. But as a kid, it was like my favorite cake. And I'd be like, Mom, can I have a pound cakey? Can I have a pound cake? And she would make me pound cake for my birthday. It's a bit dry now. I don't know. My taste is, maybe I'm just getting fussier. See, I would hate to be really good at like cooking, right? Like how I mentioned how being good at art means you see more mistakes. I would hate to be good, like be a chef. Because I'd be able to taste when things taste off. And I'd be like, this needs to be more egg. This needs to be cooked for like 10 seconds longer. This needs to be, I would go insane if every time I ate, I would have to think these thoughts. Like, obviously, you don't have to think these thoughts. But if I naturally thought these thoughts, I think I would go insane. Because I'm already fussy enough about food. Not like that fussy, but I could be like, oh, this is a bit dry, right? I still eat it, but it's a bit dry, yeah. So sad. I'm so glad I'm not, like, that good. Okay, what else do I know from here? Is that all? Is that all I know? Oh, I know... Oh, no, I didn't eat Sunday. Fairy bread! Fairy bread's here! Fairy bread! Okay, we're going up. Fairy bread, you're going up. There we go. Fairy bread should be here. See, I like fairy bread as much as apple crumble. Believe it or not, I love fairy bread. Sure, it's probably just the nostalgia. And sure, so fairy bread, if for the people who don't know, is just what it looks like. It's just white bread with some butter on it, and then you pour sprinkles on top. It's kind of plain. But I love butter and I love sprinkles. And even in like primary school, sometimes we'd have classes where we got to cook some things, but we were like 5 years old, so we weren't like cooking. It was just, oh, bring this piece of bread, like bring bread from home. We've got the butter, don't worry about that. And then they would teach us to make fairy bread, and I went home with like so much fairy bread. Like bags and bags, like plastic bags, sandwich bags of fairy bread. I must have had like 4 sandwiches worth of fairy bread. And I was tiny at that point, so I could not eat that much, right? I would eat like 1/2 of a sandwich or something. And I just went home with so much fairy bread. Maybe I'm lying and this didn't happen, but I feel like this happened. See, I want to make fairy bread again. I always get so excited because it's also really cute, right? It you know, everyone likes fairy bread, right? And it's something the kids can eat as well. Because like if you have kids over, not all of them are going to want apple crumble, right? Because it looks too adult. You know how like some foods just look more adult? I remember when I was 12, we had like a school fete and we all got to like run our own stalls. So me and my friends made a cake stall. In the end, my mum just made all the cakes for me. And we made like a slice kind of cake more than like cupcakes. My friend made cupcakes, we made like slice. And like none of the kids wanted the slice. They all went for the cupcakes. But then all the teachers went for the slice. Which is interesting because like they tasted the same. They kind of tasted similar, right? I think it was just the difference in icing and like how it looks. Oh, I still remember this really silly story that I remember telling people for some reason. I thought it was so amusing. Where someone wanted to buy a $2 cake and they gave me $3. So I'm like, okay, here's $1 back. And they're like, no, you need to give me $3 back. So I was like, bruh, I'm too tired. So I just gave them $3 back. And then they're like, no, here's $2 for your cake. And it was so weird. They would just ask for their money back and then giving it back to me. And I was just like, sure, I will just take whatever. I think it was like a fundraiser or something. I am a chef. I am the best chef ever. I wish there was like a chef hat asset that I just had right now. But unfortunately, I do not have one on me. Because I moved laptop and away. Oh, my assets are on the old laptop. Wow. Because I also had all these really cute cake assets as well. But I don't have them now. This is a bit sad. Okay. What else do I know here? What else do I know? Have I had this? Maybe not. What else? I'm sure there's at least one more I haven't had yet. I have had, sorry. No? No? Okay, I think I'm done. And that took exactly 2 hours. Wow, I'm so good at timing things. Okay, so this may be my final list then. Gaze upon the list. Is that in screen? Yes. Yes, it is. Okay. I'll move it a bit to the... There we go. That should be fine. This is the final list, folks. The best are crepes, French, Japanese, and red bean soup. One of these things not like the other. And then we have the umai tier. We have apple crumble, brownies, bubble tea, bubble waffles, cannoli, New York cheesecake, Japanese cheesecake, French toast, cheese. I love how cheese is just there. Cheese. Can I add my own things and I'll just have random ramen in there? Like, I would have ramen for dessert. I do have ramen for dessert sometimes. It's like, oh, you know, we're having a great day. I just ate dinner like 2 hours ago, but what if I wanted to play Ultimate for like 4 hours? Then I need something to eat it with. I know, now you know so much about me and my beautiful taste in food. You should therefore give me crepes and red bean soup. I don't know how you would send someone red bean soup anyway. Like in a tin can? It kind of looks like it's in a tin can here. Snap the picture of the tier list. Hi, arigato. Red bean soup is so yummy, so yummy. Yeah, and the ones I don't like, cake pops, gingerbread macaroons, mince pies, and sesame balls. I feel like of all these I like least. Like, I really don't like mince pie. It's kind of really sadness. Thank you for the crepes! Thank you! I love crepe. Crepe daisuki. Alright, now let us see the community rank. Can I open this new tab? Okay, let's see. Chocolate chip cookies, ice cream, brownies. Can you see this screen? Okay, you can. Donuts, pancakes. Oh, okay, so pancakes did beat waffles. That's good. Good job. I'm surprised churros are so high up, right? I didn't think churros were that popular. Because I don't know many people who've actually tried churros. I'm like, oh, yeah, churros. No, I haven't. What's a churro, right? I spent a lot of my life not knowing what a churro was, to be fair. And then we have banana bread, crepes. To be fair, so far I agree with most of this, yeah? Oh, maybe not. I don't agree with gingerbread. Where is red bean soup? If red bean soup's at the bottom, I'll cry. Is it like a tier of I don't know this, or... Because I'd imagine all like the more cultural ones would be at the bottom, right? Because more people wouldn't know it, so they just naturally put it at the bottom. What do you mean Japanese crepes at D? You can't put Japanese crepes at D. Have you never seen okay, well, that's fine. Churros and Domino's, that's why it's so high. Okay, that makes sense. It makes sense. Because otherwise, I feel like most people don't know what churros are. Where is my red bean soup? I'm gonna be so sad if it's down here. Where are you, red bean soup? Does anyone even see red bean soup? Where are you, red bean soup? See, I don't see you in D, so that's good. Oh no, I just see you in D. Oh no, my poor red bean soup. I promise red bean soup is good. People just don't know what red bean soup is. That's why it's so low. I love how mince pies are low anyway. I feel like most people know what mince pies are. I just don't like it. But yeah, I'm sure a lot of these are good, right? Like, some of these look really good. Like, Japanese crepes. Like, what do you mean it's D tier? Absolutely no way. I assume, like, it's the ones people don't know that are lower down, right? And if you know it, you're more likely to put it up high. I just didn't put it in my tier list because I felt that was unfair. But what do you mean red bean? Let me search up red bean soup. Like, red bean soup is so yummy. Okay, well, these peaches look really bad. Some of these peaches look pretty bad. Yeah, these pictures don't look great, but yeah, they really did take the best picture they could. Sweet red bean soup. Yeah. Maybe I search up sweet red bean soup. Yeah, that's more like it. Yeah. It is really sweet, and then you have yummy pieces of mochi in it as well. I promise it's really good, especially if it's really hot. I promise. If you see it, you should try it. I promise it's good. Alrighty. Okay. Is there any other tier list that looks interesting that I can do quickly, perhaps? Hello, Shrek. I feel like I'm not gonna find anything interesting here. I could do an otome one. I think I did an otome one before, but no one's gonna know any of these characters. But I'm gonna see. I already searched it up before. Taisho otome? Otome? Drip! I could judge them based on the drip. Oh, but I feel like a lot of them wouldn't have much drip. Nah, I don't think we're gonna do these actually. Oh, but there's column malice there. Nah. Oh, there's Uki. I saw. There was Uki somewhere. Okay, no, we're not gonna do that. We're going to. Hello? Do you work? Why did the music cut off? Oh, there we go, it's back. Wasn't that favorite baseball player tier list? I don't know any baseball. It's so sad. I'm a fake baseball fan. Well, I'm not really a fake because I don't actually pretend I like baseball. But wasn't that so ureshi? Now you know exactly what to send me right now. I am back. Teehee. I kind of like my layout for that one, even though the screen was like square shaped, because I was able to cut out the ads. It's gonna be really sad if I couldn't cut out the ads, because I'm glad I figured out how to. Because when I was like younger, like last year as a streamer, I didn't know how to use the crop function well, and I just had this guy on VC be like, you have to do it this way, you have to do it this way, you have to do it this way. Oh, you need to fix this right now. And it's like, so okay, but now I actually figured out how it works, how the crop works. So yay, Soleilful. But yes, that will conclude today's stream, I guess. Tomorrow, oh no,